This is Peter from PetesCruises-n-Travel.com and allinclusivecaribbeancruises.net. I am standing out here on deck 8. It's a balcony, an obstructed view balcony cabin. As you can see, the lifeboats are right below me, which makes this cabin an obstructed view balcony cabin. But I'm out here because I'm watching the approach of the MSC Divina as it makes its way into the Nassau cruise port. I see a beautiful, majestic resort out in the distance there. Not sure what it is. I need to research that, see what that building is. It looks beautiful from here. And I'm sure it's beautiful closer. But here we are approaching the coastline of Nassau. Going to make our way into the bay area where the piers are, and we should be docking maybe in the next 30 minutes or so. This 3-day cruise left out of Port Canaveral yesterday at 5:30 something, and we're scheduled to get here at 12 o'clock today. It's now 10:44. We actually left there 20 something minutes early because it was scheduled to depart at 6 o'clock, but we left here about 5:35, which is fine, and so we'll get in here a little bit earlier than noon, which is the scheduled time for it. At this point, I think we're about 30 minutes out. The pilot has already boarded the craft. There's some crew members watching. The pilot has already boarded the craft and is guiding this big baby into the port. Here we go, pulling up, pulling in, taking our time, making our way into the, I think this must be the most visited cruise port in the Caribbean, Nassau cruise port. So many ships. I've been here before when there were 5 ships docked at one time. So I'm guessing this is the most visited cruise port, and they're doing construction here to expand the port area to make it more beautiful, more attractive to visitors, but also I'm sure to accommodate more ships. Here we are making our way slowly in. Oh, there's the pilot's boat. They dropped him off. They got him on board the MSC Divina, and then they're guiding this slowly into the port. Well, the pilot is on the ship guiding it in. They're taking it in. That's just the pilot's boat traveling alongside. Well, we'll watch as the ship makes its way in, slowly but surely, into Nassau. Nassau, here we come again. Another cruise into Nassau cruise port. Yeah, getting closer. You can see the crane in the distance. As I said, there is construction work going on over there, going on in the port. They started this, I think, last year, because I was here last September, and there was work going on. I came back here in June of this year. There was still work, and there's quite a bit of work left to be done. So I can see the crane in the distance, so we're getting closer to this port as the MSC Divina arrives in Nassau. There goes this. It's the speedster. Yeah, we've slowed to a crawl now as the pilot guides this big baby into the port. You can see out in the distance, so the port is there. That's the port we're actually almost in. But as the port is there, you'll notice that there's a beach area right there, very close. So that's within walking distance. So people who don't want to take a taxi or so, they can just walk over to that area for beach access. And then there's some hotels, resorts along there, and there's more beach area. Again, not too far. That's an easy walk from there. From there, the port, easy walk to here, right? That again is the beach, a nice beach area. And even more over there if you want a longer walk. So, people have the choice. They can either take a taxi to beaches, or they can walk to nearby beaches. I think people are rather coming in on boats, and not boats, but ships. Cruise ships are rather take a taxi and go a little bit farther away from the cruise port. But it's good to have options, right? Here is the Divina. Again, pulling into the Nassau port. I'm not upstairs where I could show you the Atlantis in the distance. But I'm on the other side. Starboard side, this is called, not on the port side. I wonder if we're going to go in with a bow first. I know that at my last cruise here, the bow was parked that way. And so when we were leaving, they had to back up, reverse the ship, that big vessel, and then it made a spin right out here. It was a Disney cruise, so they backed up from the pier, and then they spun around right here. So the back went that way, so the bow could go this way and get out of this area. Interesting. I'm not sure. They're slowing down, so it looks like they're going to get the bow up there again, just like they did with the Disney ship. But let's see. We're slowly making our way into this Nassau cruise port. Slowly. Sanor frogs. Yes, I've walked there before. Right in the distance. Can you see it? Right there.
Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and facilities to Good Direct Middle. As you can see, we are approaching Nassau, Bahamas. I'll be back soon with my arrival announcement, letting you know when you are able to go ashore. A reminder that our Black Crab restaurant located on deck number 5 will open at
So there's Nassau,
lunch prepared by our culinary
or the
experts.
port area.
Once we dock, MSC Divina must be cleared by local officials before our guests are allowed to go ashore. Once again, please wait in any public area until my arrival announcement has been made. And if you're planning to stay on board, think about pampering yourself or someone special in your life. You can visit the Orient Spa. Book a treatment by dialing 2732. Also, for those guests that did not register the credit card since you came on board yesterday, please make sure, obviously, your credit card is today in the credit card activation points located in the atrium of X5 and 6 for all your purchases on board and also for exclusive.
Well, this is Peter from PetesCruises-n-Travel.com and all-inclusive CaribbeanCruises.net. Well, saying so long, I think I've shown you enough as the MSC Divina pulls into the Nassau cruise port. As you can see, there are cranes because there's quite a bit of construction going on in this port. Until next time, I hope to see you someday out there on the high seas.